Every day, billions of people drink water they believe is safe. But according to the World Health Organization, 2.2 billion people lack access to safely managed drinking water, and 1.7 billion people consume water contaminated with fecal matter, exposing them to deadly diseases like cholera, dysentery, and typhoid. Contamination is invisible. You cannot see it, you cannot smell it, and by the time symptoms appear, it's already too late. Governments have invested heavily in water infrastructure. Access is improving, but real-time household-level monitoring has not evolved at the same pace. Today, testing systems are built for laboratories, not for everyday life. They prioritize high technical precision, but they are expensive, complex, difficult to maintain, and often dependent on electricity or disposable plastic kits. They are reactive, used after contamination is suspected, rather than preventative. And that gap creates an opportunity to target a blue ocean market. There are families with children, elderly members, or health sensitivities who want reassurance but lack simple proactive tools. There are disaster preparedness households storing emergency water supplies without any way to continuously monitor safety. There are also consumers who assume tap water is always safe, renters who feel water safety is not their responsibility, and households that only act after contamination becomes visible. And beyond households, there are industries rarely targeted by water testing companies. Event management firms handling temporary water supplies, construction companies monitoring on-site water quality, and insurance providers seeking to reduce contamination-related claims. These layers of unmet demand reveal something important. The industry is focused on testing, but it is not focused on visibility. Our names are Shastra and Adya, and we're excited to introduce EarlyDetect, an early water contamination detection flat tag designed to provide instant visual safety feedback. Our solution is simple. No batteries, no electronics, no complicated calibration. Just a visible color change that alerts users when water conditions begin to shift. At the core of our technology is anthocyanin, a natural pigment found in plants such as red cabbage and berries. Anthocyanins are pH-sensitive molecules. Clean drinking water maintains a stable pH level, but when contamination occurs, especially microbial contamination, bacterial activity alters the acidity and releases byproducts. Our strip reacts to these subtle chemistry changes. In neutral conditions, they appear purple. In more acidic conditions, they shift towards red. In alkaline conditions, they turn blue or green. But what makes our system truly effective is how we stabilize that response.
The anthocyanin is immobilized within a protective polymer matrix. This immobilization slows down molecular reversibility and prevents the color from immediately switching back when conditions fluctuate slightly. In simple terms, once contamination begins and the strip detects a shift, the signal holds. This delay mechanism transforms a temporary chemical change into a visible early warning. It ensures users do not miss the first signs of contamination. That is what makes our system preventative rather than reactive. As soon as the pH moves outside safe parameters, the strip changes color and remains visibly altered long enough to prompt action, not days later, not after lab results, in real time. Sustainability is built into our design. The housing uses recycled plastic to reduce raw material demand. Unlike electronic systems, our solution produces no battery waste, no circuit boards, and no electronic disposal concerns. It is low energy, low cost, and scalable. Traditional solutions compete on technical sophistication and laboratory-grade precision. We move in a different direction. We reduce complexity and cost. We eliminate energy dependence. We raise accessibility and portability. We dramatically increase speed of detection, and most importantly, we introduce something the industry currently ignores: everyday monitoring and early warning visibility. Instead of periodic testing, we embed prevention into daily life. That is how we create new demand rather than compete in existing space. The global water quality monitoring market continues to grow as climate change, aging infrastructure, and population growth increase contamination risk. Yet, no widely adopted, low-cost, real-time household early warning system exists. We are not trying to replace laboratories. We are redefining the first line of defense. Water should give life, not take it. Contamination may be invisible, but with EarlyDetect, safety becomes visible. Thank you.